But you don't have to DJ hardly that walk it. No, I couldn't even see. At home you can do it on Wi-Fi. So do it on Wi-Fi. But you're still going to need service on it to do the DJ stuff because that's in the cloud. Yeah. So it goes through the cloud through your phone because your phone has service. So you still need it. So you're still going to need to plug it out. It's like that's not cellular. No. When you can download it through Wi-Fi, you still need it. So you need it.
And pretty much in everything here, brought this is back up. I just wanted to hear what it sounded like.
You still have your old it's drawn number, everything. What's that?
Good afternoon and welcome to Vandegrift Viper Spring Baseball this afternoon on the Vype Live Network. My name is Merle Bertrand, coming to you live from Benham Field on the campus of Vandegrift High School in Northwest Austin, Texas, as the Vipers get ready to take on the Lake Travis Cavaliers in an interesting non-district ball game here on Vype Live. Coach Gerald Hickle's Vipers overcame some early adversity and once again rode solid defense and a gutsy complete game pitching performance from Carson Coffey for an impressive 10-1 victory over and a series sweep of the Stony Point Tigers last Friday night. The Vipers have evened their overall record at 8-8 and will resume district play tomorrow evening at Vista Ridge. Coach Ryan Rogers' Lake Travis Cavaliers come in with a somewhat pedestrian for them record of 10-8-1, but don't let that fool you. The Cavs have a ton of guys back from last year's team that went 25-12 and reached the state semifinals. 5 of their 8 losses this year, all in tournament play, have been by 2 runs or less, and the Cavs are riding a 5-game winning streak, including 2 impressive wins over a very good Bowie team last week in District 26 6A play. So this is going to be a great test here for the Vipers on a cool, breezy afternoon in Austin, Texas. That sets the table here. We'll take a break, make sure that we're all settled in, and when we come back, we'll be back with the pregame lineup and more of the pregame show here on the Vype Live Network.
For the Cavaliers, who's playing right field, number 8, C.J. Hansen. Batting second and catching, number 19, Nelson Molina. Batting third and playing first base, number 17, Ethan Schlotterbeck. Batting fourth and their designated hitter, number 16, Elliot Sue. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 24, Adrian Bellinger. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 1, Luke McBride. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 18, James Tudor. Batting eighth and playing center field, number 3, Dallas Witcher. And batting ninth and playing third base, number 24, Kyle Broccoli. And pitching for the Cavaliers, number 2, Cooper Webb. Head coach, Ryan Rogers. And now for your Vandegrift Vipers. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 10, Carson Tan. Batting second, playing right field, number 2, Marshall Lindenberger. Batting third and playing third, number 9, Braylon Jones. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 35, Jack Knapp. Batting fifth, our designated hitter, number 18, Tyler Miller. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 4, Karsten Coffey. Batting seventh and catching, number 7, Dax Van Staveren. Batting eighth and playing center field, number 11, Luke Bonzi. And batting ninth, playing second base, number 1, Ethan Ha. And pitching for the Vipers, number 17, J.J. Johnson. And the remaining Vandegrift baseball team. Assistant coach, Christian Hammett. Head coach, Jared Hickel. At this time, please stand, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, and we are ready for baseball this afternoon on the Vype Live Network. Merle Bertrand here with you on this spring break Tuesday afternoon. We'll give you the batting order again for the Lake Travis Cavaliers. C.J. Hansford, the right fielder, to lead it off. Nelson Molina, the catcher, batting second. Ethan Schlotterbach at first base, batting third. Elliott Sue, the DH, for the pitcher, Cooper Webb, in the cleanup spot. Adrian Bellinger at second base, batting fifth. Luke McBride in left field, batting sixth. James Tudor, the shortstop, batting seventh. Dallas Witcher at center field, batting eighth. And Kyle Broccoli at third base, batting ninth. So Hansford, Molina, Schlotterbach, Sue, Bellinger, McBride, Tudor, Witcher, and Broccoli, the batting order for Coach Ryan Rogers. Lake Travis Cavaliers coming in here with a mark of 10-8-1 on the season, 2-0 in District 26 6A. Of course, this is a non-district contest here this afternoon. Defense is set for the Vipers. It's Karsten Coffey, Luke Bonzi, and Marshall Lindenberger, the outfield left to right. Braylon Jones, Carson Tan, Ethan Ha, Jack Knapp, the infield third to first. Dax Van Staveren behind the plate, and J.J. Johnson getting the start today, making his fifth appearance of the season, a record of 1-1, 10 in the third innings pitched, giving up 11 hits, 14 runs, 16 of those earned. 14 strikeouts on the team, with 7 walks and an ERA of 4.07 for J.J. Johnson. And Coach Gerald Hickel looking for a number 3 starter. That's one of the goals out of this non-district contest today. They're pretty well settled in with Tan and Coffey, but looking for that number 3. Should you get in the playoffs? Should you get in those weeks coming up? And we're going to have a couple of them where there's a Tuesday, Friday, Saturday kind of deal. They want that number 3 starter. That's what they're looking for here today. Tonight, marking our 855th Vipers cast overall on both KMAX Sports and Vype, dating back to 2009, and our 283rd Vipers baseball broadcast. And we are ready to go here from Venom Field with C.J. Hansford stepping in to lead it off for the Cavaliers. Beautiful day. It's about 60 degrees here in Austin. A light breeze blowing from right to left, and the first pitch from Johnson's a curveball over his head for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch. Over his head again on the curveball, 2-0. Over the weekend, it got up to about 90. The winds came in, knocked it down. I think the low overnight was about 34, 35 degrees. 2-0 pitch. That one well off the plate, 3-0. So Johnson trying to dial in the range here. 3 balls, no strikes. And it's a 4-pitch walk to lead things off.
Number 19, Nelson Molina.
And with the runner at first, that'll bring up the catcher, Nelson Molina. He'll step in from the right side. Runner at first, Hansford. Figures they have pretty good speed as a leadoff hitter. Braylon Jones in on the fringe at third. And takes all the way closer, but still misses down low for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Inside low, ball 2. Double pitch from Johnson. Inside ball 3. There's a strike right down the pipe for strike 1. So 3-1. Sometimes it's like the first shot in a basketball game. You just got to get one in there, and then things settle down. So we'll see if J.J. Johnson can bounce back here. Runner at first, nobody out, just underway on this Tuesday afternoon. The 3-1 pitch coming up. Inside corner, strike 2. Three balls, 2 strikes to Molina with Hansford at first. Toss over to first, runner back, and the ball gets away. It's going to allow the runner to move up. So Hansford now at second base with nobody out. The count remains full here to Molina. There goes the runner. Pitch up high, back to the backstop, and it's a walk. So runners at the corners with nobody out. Back-to-back walks. And they got him hung up between first and second. Now they throw over to first, and runner back in time. That'll bring up Ethan Schlotterbach. Runners at the corners, nobody away.
Number 17, Ethan Schlotterbach.
And a courtesy runner coming in here for the catcher, Molina. Looks to be number 22. Weston McDaniel. The pitch up high, ball 1. Oh, Elliott Proppy up. I'm looking at the lineup wrong. Yep. So Proppy the runner at first. 1 ball, no strikes. Outside corner for a strike. 1-1 to count. Hansford at third, Proppy at first with nobody out. That ball hit in the air to left field. Pretty well tagged going back, and it is gone. So Ethan Schlotterbach puts one over the left field fence. And just like that, it's 3-0 Cavaliers.
Number 16, Elliott Sue.
So that'll bring up the DH Elliott Sue. As the base is clear now with nobody out, but 3 runs in for the Cavaliers. And that pitch up high for ball 1. Jacob Vitek warming up in the Viper bullpen. Pitch outside, ball 2. Way up high, ball 3. And Johnson really struggling with the control right now. Three-0 pitch. Just catches the corner for strike 1. Ooh, call strike, and the count goes full again. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Sue, the DH. Foul straight back, and the count remains full. Johnson with the 3-2 pitch. Another walk, 3rd walk of the inning. And Coach Hickel going to make the long walk out. Not the start that he or the Vipers wanted here in this contest against a very, very good Lake Travis team. Yeah, we're going to have a pitching change already. So coming in will be Jacob Vitek, making his 7th appearance of the season, a record of 1-1, 11 innings pitched, giving up 13 hits, 5 runs, 4 of those earned, struck out 8, walked 7, and has an ERA of 2.55. So we'll see how he does here with a runner at first and nobody out. And while we got him in, I want to thank Vandegrift Baseball Booster Club President George Farley and all the sponsors of Viper Baseball, including our Hall of Fame sponsors, Wayne Weigel with State Farm, Jones Frost Technology Lawyers, Worldwide Technology, Trinity Masonry Company, and D-Bat of Cedar Park, along with our Grand Slam sponsors, Charlie Garcia at Erskine and Blackburn Trial Attorneys and Pure Bar of Cedar Park, and our home run sponsors, Caldwell Banker Realty, Airco HVAC Electrical and Plumbing, and Alibi Security. Thank you to all those folks for supporting Viper Baseball. Vipers, of course, have been off since Friday, but everybody else in the district played over the weekend. These are the updated district standings coming into today and tonight's action. Vipers playing the non-district game this afternoon against Lake Travis. Everybody else in action tonight. And you see Cedar Ridge on top of the heap right now at 3-0. Got off to a great start. Blasted Westwood on Friday night. I think it was 11-0 against the Warriors. They've got the rematch tonight. We'll have that game for you on Vype. Also tonight, McNeil against Round Rock. We'll have that game for you on the network as well. Maynard taking on Hutto. And Vista Ridge against Stony Point. As Vista Ridge edging Stony Point, I believe, 3-2 on Saturday afternoon. So those are the standings coming into tonight. This game doesn't, of course, have any impact on the district standings. We'll get back to district play tomorrow night against Vista Ridge from the Rangers Baseball Complex. So here's Adrian Bellinger stepping in with a runner at first, nobody out. 3 runs in already for the Cavaliers. And a nice curveball floats across the outside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So a tough outing for Johnson, opportunity for Vitek. He's ahead of the count here to the Cavaliers' second baseman. No balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball, this might be 2. Tan's got it. Over to Ha, the first in time. Around the horn you go. 6-4-3 double play. Tan, the Ha, to Knapp. And there are 2 away.
Number 1, Luke McBride.
This Viper defense has been solid as Luke McBride will step in. Now 2 away with the bases empty for McBride. Swing and a miss, strike one. No 1 pitch. Outside corner for strike two. So Jacob Vitek, 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. So McBride drives it up the middle with 2 away, and that'll bring up shortstop James Tudor.
Number 18, James Tudor.
Two outs, runner aboard for Tudor. That ball poked to the second baseman high, and he will haul it in to retire the side. But in the inning for Lake Travis, they pick up 3 runs on 2 hits. An error, 1 more left on base. And we play through 1/2 inning of play here. Lake Travis 3, and the Vandegrift Vipers coming up to bat. The Viper batting order looks like this. Carson Tan, the shortstop, to lead it off. Marshall Lindenberger in right field batting second. Braylon Jones at third base batting third. Jack Knapp, the DH, batting in the cleanup spot. Tyler Miller for the pitcher, batting as a DH batting fifth. Carson Coffey in left field batting sixth. Dax Van Stavern behind the plate batting seventh. Luke Bonzi in center field batting eighth. And Ethan Howe, the second baseman, batting ninth. So Tan, Lindenberger, Jones, Knapp, Tyler Miller, Coffey, Van Stavern, Bonzi, and Howe, the batting order for Coach Gerald Hickles Vandegrift Vipers. 8-8 overall on this season, and off to a 2-0 start in District 25 6A play. Defense is set for the Cavaliers, at least to get things started. Luke McBride, Dallas Witcher, and C.J. Hansford, your outfield at the right. Kyle Broccoli, James Tudor, Adrian Bellinger, and Ethan Slaughter back in the infield third to first. Nelson Molina behind the plate, and Cooper Webb, tall right-handed pitcher, on the hill for the Cavaliers. Thank you to Skylar Gillespie, our QA this afternoon, keeping an eye in and near on the broadcast. 2 games underway already on the Vype Live Network. Cedar Park taking on Lehman, and Liberty Hill taking on Rouse in our Vype Series Spotlight. That's always a good game, good series when those two teams get together. See if Skylar can give me scoring updates on those. They got underway at about 1 o'clock. About 8 more games coming up on the network tonight.
Leading off for the Vipers in the bottom of the first, number 10, Carson Tan.
So here's Carson Tan to lead it off for the Vipers. Try to get at least a couple of those runs back. Batting .359 in the season, no home runs with 5 RBI. Leads the team in runs scored with 16, so he's been doing a good job getting himself on base. And he'll face off against Cooper Webb. Liberty Hill leading Rouse 4-2, bottom of the 4th inning. I think that game is being played at Rouse. They'll play again tomorrow at the other venue. And again, Cedar Park also taking on Lehman at 1 o'clock. So that game is in the mid to late innings by now. Cedar Park up 10-0, top of the 4th inning. No surprise there. Lehman struggling a little bit. As here's Tan to lead it off. Takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. Thank you, Skylar. Misses outside, ball 2. So a hitter's count now. Tan ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. Third baseman Broccoli in a little bit. Takes that one at the knees for strike one. 2-1. Two-one pitch coming up here from Cooper Webb. One hops up to the plate, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Right down the pipe for strike two. Vandegrift and Lake Travis separated by what, about 10 miles on Highway 620? Something like that, not too terribly far away. Circling each other all the time in all sports, rarely district opponents. It's been a few years. 3-2 pitch. Fouled out a play to the right side, and the count remains 3-2. Should both teams make the playoffs this year, they will not see each other. Lake Travis guaranteed to be in Division I. They're the biggest school in District 26 6A. Vandegrift the smallest school in District 25 6A. So this will be the only time they meet this year until the UIL comes to their senses and gets rid of that whole Division I, Division II nonsense. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, called strike 3 in the outside corner. And Tan is out on strikes for out number 1.
Batting your right fielder, number 2, Marshall Lindenberger.
So Tan caught looking for out number 1 as Marshall Lindenberger will step in, batting .512 on the season. No home runs with 7 RBI. Has 3 doubles on the season. Looks at the first pitch down low for ball 1. Nice curveball for a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Lindenberger. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up with the heat. And the count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch. Check the swing. Did he go? They appeal down to first.
Now batting number 9, Braylon Jones.
And it is called a strikeout. So Lindenberger out on strikes for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for Braylon Jones. Jones leading the team with a .520 batting average. 1 home run, 17 RBI. Leaves them in doubles with 6, triples with 2. And steals with 5 out of 5. He steps in here with 2 outs and the base is empty. And looks at the first pitch low and away, ball 1. Was hit by a pitch 3 times Friday night. I think he got more fired up each time it happened. Right down the pipe for strike 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Right down the middle again for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to the Viper third baseman. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Cooper Webb strikes out the side. So 1, 2, 3, nothing across.
By our Hall of Fame sponsors, Jones Spross Technology Lawyers, and Worldwide Tech. We appreciate the long-standing support for our Vandegrift Viper baseball program. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
And we'll keep it here as we go to the top half of the second inning. 3-0 Cavaliers on top. Gives us a chance to thank Hall of Fame sponsor D-Bat of Cedar Park. Take your game to the next level at D-Bat Cedar Park, the premier training destination for all baseball and softball players. With over 32,000 square feet of indoor space, D-Bat Cedar Park offers plenty of practice space, 5 pitching machines, and 13 professional instructors to help elevate your game. Beginners and experienced players can find what they need. Visit us today at www.dbatcedarpark.com or by calling us at 512-540 3228. And give you another look there at all the Viper sponsors. 9. Oops, got to turn my lineup card over here. I was right the first time. 8, 9, and 1 hitters go up here for the Cavaliers, who will jump out to an early 3-0 lead here.
Leading off for the Cavaliers in the top of the second, number 3, Dallas Witcher.
So here's Dallas Witcher, the center fielder, to lead it off. 3-0 Cavs on top here as we go to the top of the second. Braylon Jones creeping in again at third. Shows bunt and bunts through it for strike 1. A 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Waves it a nice curveball. Strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Got just a piece of it to hang alive, and the count remains 0-2. Witcher, Broccoli, and then back to the top of the order to Hansford will go here in this top of the second. Just a little high, 1-2 on Sovereign. Trying to frame it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul straight back. Jacob Vitek looking at it again. Working from the stretch to the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Gobbles it up and tosses over to Knapp at first. The 4-3 putout retires Witcher for 1 away, and that'll bring up third baseman Kyle Broccoli.
Number 24, Kyle Broccoli.
So Broccoli will dig in from the right side with 1 out and the base is empty. Pitch well off the plate for ball 1. One-oh pitch. Nice curveball for strike 1. Email is open if you're stuck at work and watching the ball game instead of working like you should be. You can send me an email, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. I meant you should be watching the game, not working. It's too nice today to be working. 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up right side, straight back out of play. Van Staveren gives it a look, but it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Voice of the Vipers, all one word plural, at gmail.com. The 1-2 pitch coming up here from Vitek. Foul straight back. He's throwing strikes. That's what you want to see. Breeze has picked up a little bit. You see the flags out there in center field. The 1-2 pitch coming up. Ground ball right side. That is a foul ball. Luckily for him, because Braylon Jones could throw you out from the parking lot. So the battle continues here between Vitek and Broccoli. The count remains 1-2 with 1 out and the base is empty. The pitch. Off the plate, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Swing and a miss, strike three. Jammed him on the inside pitch and got him to chase it. First strikeout of the ball game for Vitek, and with two outs, we go back to the top of the order and C.J. Hansford.
Number 8, C.J. Hansford.
Hansford started things off with a 4-pitch walk. Scored on the home run from Schlotterbach. Getting his first look here at Vitek. That's a line shot out in the right field for a base hit. So another 2-out single puts a runner aboard for Nelson Molina.
Number 19, Nelson Molina.
Molina also walked and scored in the first. First pitch coming up here to the Cavalier catcher. Just off the plate for ball one. A 1-0 pitch coming up to Molina. Toss over to first, runner back. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase it, and the count evens up 1-1. One and one the count. Just missed outside, 2-1. Outfield shaded a little bit to the left. 2 balls in the strike coming up. Another toss over to first. Do one pitch. Van Stavern framing it on the outside corner and delivered right there. Got him to chase it again. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. The 2-2 pitch. We'll have to wait a minute. There goes the runner on 2-2. Pitch down low. The throw down. Got a shot. No, it goes out in the center field. Throwing a little bit behind Hobb, but backing it up was Luke Bouncy. So a stolen base from Hansford puts him at second base now. And the count is full to Nelson Molina. So runner at second now, but 2 outs. And the count full here to Nelson Molina. Got him to swing after it. Nice job pitching by Jacob Vitek. 2 strikeouts in the inning. So no runs. The 2-out single doesn't hurt anything. 1 runner left on base. We have played through 1.5. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Score remains 3-0 in favor of the Cavaliers. Vipers will send up their 4, 5, and 6 hitters to see if they can do something against Cooper Webb. It'll be Jack Knapp, Tyler Miller, and Karsten Coffey due up. Vipers will be seeing red again tomorrow night. Same colors, just different team as Vandegrift heads over to Vista Ridge to take on their oldest rival, the Vista Ridge Rangers. Back in district play, 6:45 at the pregame, 7:15 or so with the pregame because there's going to be a JV game going on before it. So Not an exact start time tomorrow night. Scheduled to start at about 7:30. Those two teams figure to be battling for the playoff spots. And who can forget the game there last year? 1-0 Vandegrift wins when George Farley steals home. Reached first base on a drop pop-up, stole second, stole third, and then stole home for the only one of the ball game. That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Shouldn't have been in the first place, but boy, he took advantage of it. So that'll be tomorrow night, give or take, on 7:15 with the pregame. And then the Vipers are off with spring break, off until the following Tuesday, 1 week from tonight, when we return back to Vinham Field to take on Vista Ridge over here.
Leading off for the Vipers in the bottom of the second, number 35, Jack Knapp.
So here's Jack Knapp to lead it off, playing playing first base today, working his way back into the lineup, out on the field at first base. 4 out of 13 from the plate with 3 RBI. And a run scored. He's also walked 4 times, so we'll see what he can do to get things started here for the Vipers in the bottom of the second. Knapp, Miller, Coffey, hopefully Van Staveren, Bonzi, and Ha. First pitch. Letter high, strike one. Inside corner, strike two. Boy, Webb painting the corners. Struck out the side in the first. He's heading the count here to Jack Knapp. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 4 straight strikeouts to start the game for Cooper Webb.
Tyler Miller.
And that'll bring up Tyler Miller. So Miller steps in with 1 out and the base is empty. Pitch down low for ball 1. Ooh. That hit him with the bat. I think it hit the bat. That's the second time that's happened to him. Tough break there. The count evens up, 1 ball and a strike. I got there in a hurry. 1 ball, 1 strike. Letter high, strike 2, and a count 1-2. One-two pitch coming up. Stays upstairs, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes on its way from Cooper Webb. Up high, ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes to Miller. Oh, call strike 3. And it's 5 straight strikeouts as Karsten Coffey will step in with 2 outs and the base is empty. Coffee batting .226 on the season, 1 home run with 6 RBI. Leads the team in walks with 6. That's a ground ball left side. Gobbled up by Broccoli. A throw to first in time to get him, and the Vipers put one in play, but it still results in and out. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. We played through 2. We will go to the third. Score remains 3-0 in favor of the Lake Travis Cavaliers.
State Farm and Trinity Masonry Company. A special thank you to these great supporters of our Vandegrift baseball program. Concession stand is open with a variety of refreshments, hot food, and drinks. It's located behind the grandstands next to the restroom.
And as we go to the top of the third inning, we want to thank another Hall of Fame sponsor at Trinity Masonry Company. We're dedicated to delivering high-quality masonry services with precision and craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, we specialize in both residential and commercial projects, offering everything from custom stonework to durable brick installations. Let us bring your vision to life with expert masonry solutions tailored to your needs. Check out Trinity Masonry Company online at tmcaustin.com. Three runs on 3 hits, no errors for the Cavs through 2 innings of play. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Vipers. As Lake Travis will take a 3-0 lead here into the top of the third. It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. Ethan Schlotterbach, Elliott Sue, and Adrian Bellinger due up against Jacob Vitek, who's done a nice job through the first 2 innings. Coming up tonight on the Vype Live Network, I mentioned already that Cedar Park and Lehman are underway, as are Liberty Hill and Rouse. We've got Anderson versus Crockett tonight. Austin High taking on Dripping Springs, and that rematch, 2 different broadcasts for that one for each school. Bowie against Del Valley tonight. Legacy Ranch, a new school out in Liberty Hill, making their broadcast debut on the Vype Live Network, taking on Eastside Memorial. McNeil against Round Rock. And over in Houston, we've got Terry against Kipner, and then Westwood taking on Vista Ridge. So full slate of baseball for you tonight on the Vype Live Network. As Schlotterbach will step in, he put the Cavs on front with a 3-run home run over the left field fence and swings at the first pitch, strike 1 from Vitek. Oh, 1 pitch. Outside corner for strike 2. Ron Rock and McNeil, very intriguing matchup there. McNeil 0-3, but they've lost 2 run games. Left the bases loaded against Ron Rock on Saturday. 0-2 pitch. Popped up right side out of play. And then at the top of the standings, Cedar Ridge against Westwood bracketing the Vipers. The rematch there tonight on the Vype Live Network. No balls and 2 strikes to Schlotterbach. Good waste pitch off the plate, 1-2. One-two pitch. Ooh, that could have been a strike. That's a tall young man. Umpire says no, 2-2. Two pitch. Off the plate, ball 3. Three balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Nice curveball. Call strike 3. Fooled him. Beautiful pitch from Jacob Vitek for his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Number 16, Elliott Sue.
So 1 out, base is empty for Elliott Sue, who walked and was erased on a double play in the first inning. Swing and a miss, strike one. No balls and a strike to the Cavalier DH. Letter high, strike two. So Vitek quickly ahead, no balls and two strikes. Popped up on the left side. Actually going back further than I thought it was going to, but Tyler Miller draws a beat on it, fighting the sunlight. That's Carson Coffey out in left field. That's right, I'm sorry. As Miller's DHing, one of those lineup changes today. So Coffey hauls it in for out number two. So two away.
Adrian Bellinger.
2 outs, base is empty. Bellinger 0 for 1, grounded into that inning-ending double play. Squibs that one to the right side, just fouled on the line for strike one. No balls, one strike to the Cavaliers second baseman. Upstairs, ball one. One pitch. Curveball got him to wave at it. Strike two. One and two the count. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Got him. And the inning is over. Another 1-2-3 inning for Jacob Vitek and the Vipers here. We'll go to the bottom half of the third inning. Score will remain 3-0 in favor of Lake Travis. So the pitching and the defense doing this part. Bat's got to get going here. Bottom of the order do up here for the Vipers. Dax Van Stavern, Luke Monzi, and Ethan Ha getting their first look at Cooper Webb. Who has struck out 5 of the first 6 hitters he's faced thus far. Good luck to the Viper and Lady Viper soccer teams. They both open the playoffs later on this week. I think they're both Friday night, if I remember right. Vandegrift Girls taking on Austin High over at Monroe Stadium behind us. Hope to be broadcasting both of those games for the NFHS network.
Leading off for the Vipers. In the bottom of the third, number 7, Dax Van Stavern.
As Dax Van Stavern will step in to lead it off. Batting 179 in the season, no home runs with 5 RBI. And the first pitch of Van Stavern, in there for call strike one.
This kid's going to UT, right? He's going to first, right? He ain't out here wasting.
Off the bat handle, fouled straight back, and the count quickly 0-2. Girls taking on Austin High, 7:30 Friday night at Monroe Stadium. Boys opening up a triple header at Burger Stadium Friday afternoon at 2:30 against Bowie. That back to the backstop, 1 and 2. That's likely where I'll be at. Don't know for sure just yet. But those broadcasts will be on the NFHS network, whether Vype is doing them or not. We're requesting both of them. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Van Stavern. Off the plate, 2 and 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Van Stavern. Nice curveball, but stayed a little low, and the count goes full. That's a tough pitch to take with 2 strikes on you. Cooper Webb with the 3-2 pitch. Foul back, good at bat. Viper catcher hanging alive. Three balls and 2 strikes. That ball slapped to the right side, but it's going to hang up. The wind's going to knock it down, and drifting over, making the catch is right field to C.J. Hansford.
Number 11, Luke Bonzi.
To retire Van Stavern for out number 1, and Luke Bonzi will step in. One away, bases empty for Bonzi, batting 2 out of 13 on the season. Curveball in it for strike 1, getting another start in center field today. Missed outside, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 1-2 pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him to chase after the pitch inside. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Ethan Ha.
Now batting number 1, Ethan Ha.
Ha batting 3 out of 21 in the season with an RBI, 5 walks. He shows bunt and pulls it back, pitch outside for ball 1. Broccoli, the third baseman, charging in as Ha squared up. Bunts it foul up against the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch coming up. Inside, ball 2. Two and 1 the count to Ha. Inside, ball 3. Vipers still looking for their first base runner of the afternoon. Ethan Ha right now ahead of the count, 3 balls and a strike. Low ball 4, and there is your first base runner for Vandegrift.
Now batting number 10, Carson Tan.
2-out walk puts Ha at first base, and Carson Tan will step in, caught looking in the first inning. In case you're curious, Ha 5 out of 6 in stolen bases. We'll see how aggressive Coach Hickle wants to be here, down by 3 in the third. And there he goes. Shows bunt. In there, call strike. The throw down. Not in time. Ha steals second base. Pitch, a good pitch to go on. That was a slow curveball. So strike one to count to Ha. Or check that to Tan, but Ha's at second base. No balls and a strike to Tan. Likely the starting pitcher tomorrow night against Vista Ridge. Playing shortstop today. Digs back in from the right side. No balls, one strike coming up. Chopper right side. Bellinger's got it. And tosses over to Schlotterbach. And the 4-3 putout retires Tan. And closes out the Viper half of the third inning.
This inning was brought to you by our Hall of Fame sponsors, D-Bat of Cedar Park.
So no runs, no hits, one runner left on base. We played through three. We will go to the fourth inning. Vandegrift Vipers baseball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Venom Field on the campus of Vandegrift High School. Merle Bertrand here with you on the spring break afternoon. 3-0 Lake Travis on top. A couple of walks and a home run. The difference in the ball game right now. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors for the Cavaliers. No runs, no hits, 1 error for Vandegrift. As Lake Travis will send up their 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Luke McBride, James Tudor, and Dallas Witcher, to go to work against Jacob Vitek, who's done a great job, technically in relief, but he's pitched all 3 innings of record. And McBride reached on a single in the first. And the first pitch coming up to the Cavalier left fielder is down low for ball 1. Carson Coffey, Luke Bonzi, Marshall Linnenberger the outfield left to right. Braylon Jones, Carson Tan, Ethan High, Jack Knapp the infield third to first. Dax Van Savern behind the plate, and Jacob Vitek with a 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1. One ball, one strike. Whew. Bell ties pitch. Umpire says no, 2-1. One pitch. Last pitch looked better, but we'll take it. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to McBride. Inside, and the count goes full. Outfield. Well, Luke Bonzi shading the left-handed hitter a little bit to the right. So there's a big gap between center and left with the wind blowing from right to left. The 3-2 pitch. Popped up out of play, jammed him. 3 balls and 2 strikes to McBride. Poked in the air to the left side. It's going to be trouble. Dropping just out of reach, foul down the line. Carson Coffey giving it chase, but unable to track it down, so the count remains full to McBride.
Barrel it up, kids. You got this.
3-2 pitch coming up. That ball slapped to center field, slicing, and it's going to get down. Fonzie cuts it off, making the big turn at first, now dropped in center field, and moving up to second base is going to be McBride. So a runner at second, as James Tudor will step in. That ball ruled a double, so McBride standing on second base after the double. As Tudor steps in, he popped out to the second baseman Ha to retire to the side in the first inning. Pivot, no throw. Cedar Park in the clubhouse. They close out Lehman 10-0. The final score there. Joe's bunt, pulls it back, pitch in there for strike one. Going to be different having Cedar Park as a district opponent next year. Oh, 1 pitch. Vipers put on the wheel, and the ball fouled straight back. Give a shot at my mom, who will be tuning in from the great state of Illinois later tonight on the replay. She's an election judge up there. They're having their primary elections today. So I won't spoil it for her and text her the final score before she gets a chance to watch. Ooh, down low, ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McBride on second after the leadoff double. And Tudor at the plate, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch coming up. Ground ball up the middle. Runner will move to third. Nice play by Tan, covering a lot of ground. Scooped it up, tosses it over. The 6-3 put out retires Tudor for out number 1 on the play. McBride hustles over to third base. So a runner at third with 1 away, and that'll bring up Dallas Witcher. Didn't really get it to the right side like you would like, but he got it close enough up the center of the field that allowed McBride to move up. And we got a pinch hitter here for Witcher. It is Elliot Proppy. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. Came in as a courtesy runner earlier in the ball game. So Proppy at bat for Witcher. And pokes it down the right side out of play, and the count quickly 0-2. McBride at third with one out. No balls, 2 strikes. Just got a piece of it. Good cut. Fouled it back, and the count remains 0-2. Viper infield in. Don't want to fall behind any further here to Lake Travis. So the entire defense in on the fringe. No balls and 2 strikes. Curveball got him to chase it for strike 3. And that was a big second out right there.
The 2 outs brings up number 24, Kyle Broccoli.
As Kyle Broccoli will step in. That second out means the sacrifice flies off the table. The defense can go back to the normal position. But you're not out of danger yet. That's strikeout number 5, by the way, for Vype. Broccoli, a strikeout victim, is previous at bat in the second. And the curveball stays up high for ball 1. One 0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Waves at that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch with 2 away. Just off the plate, ball 2. Now low ball 3, and that's going to get away and allow the run to score. That one. The one hopped on the fringe and got away from Van Staven. The wild pitch allows McBride to score, and it's 4-0 Lake Travis. Tough break there. So base is empty now. 3 balls and a strike to Broccoli. But a 4-0 ball game in favor of Lake Travis. And that misses for ball 4.
Ball. Come on, Dax.
So Broccoli draws a 2-out walk. He's down to first base. First walk surrendered by Vype, and back to the top of the order, the C.J. Hansford will go. A walk and a single on the afternoon for the Cavalier right fielder. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That ball hit hard to right field, pretty well tagged. Going back, it's going to hold up. And hauling it in was Marshall Lindenberger. It looked like a trouble when it left the bat, but it held up and the wind knocked it down. And Lindenberger hauls it in to retire the side. But in the inning for the Cavaliers, they do pick up 1 more run on 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base. And we are halfway through this one. New score 4-0 in favor of Lake Travis. As we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning, we want to thank Worldwide Technologies. Leveraging more than 30 years of experience, we propel the globe's largest and most innovative organizations into the future through strategic consulting, engineering, and supply chain solutions that leverage the latest advanced technology to deliver truly impactful outcomes. For more information, visit Worldwide Tech online at wwt.com. Heart of the Viper order to do up here, 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Lindenberger, who just made that final put out, followed by Braylon Jones and Jack Knapp, as the Vipers will try to claw their way back into this game, which is now 4-0 in favor of the Cavaliers. So Linenberger, Jones, and Knapp.
Leading off for the Vipers in the bottom of the fourth, number 2, Marshall Linenberger.
Linenberger, like many before him, and most of those after him, strikeout victim in the first inning. See if he can make an adjustment here against Cooper Webb in the fourth. That ball slapped just fouled on the right field line. Got around on it, but got around late. Strike one. Luke McBride, Dallas Switcher, C.J. Hansford, the outfield still for the Cavaliers as far as I can tell. Kyle Broccoli, James Tudor, Adrian Bellinger, and Ethan Schlotterbach, the infield third to first. Nelson Molina behind the plate, getting some words there from head coach Ryan Rogers. And Cooper Webb. 3 innings of no-hit baseball thus far. That's what's known as a reverse media jinx. Swing and a miss, strike 2. O2 pitch coming up to Linenberger. Swung on, foul tip. They're going to throw down to first. And to complete the putout, and Linenberger out on strikes. One away for Braylon Jones. So Jones stepping in from the right side with 1 out and the base is empty, and looks at the first pitch, slaps that one in the left field. There goes the no-hitter. It worked. So Jones gets around on it, plops one in the left field for a base hit. That'll bring up Jack Knapp. First hit of the ball game for Vandegrift. There goes Jones. Pitch down low ball 1, the throw down to second, not in time, and Braylon Jones steals second. So 1 ball, no strike to Knapp. Vipers have a runner in scoring position. Jones now 6 out of 6 in steals on the season. That's in the first strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Time is called. Knapp digs back in from the right side, the 1-1 pitch. And ground ball right side through the glove of the right fielder, and that's going to allow Jones to come around third. The throw to the plate, it is not in time. And the Vipers are on the board.
Now batting, number 18, Tyler Miller.
So Jones scores and make it 4-1, and Tyler Miller will step in with 1 out. Officially ruled an error. Tough call. That ball got to the first baseman Schlotterbach fast. But he would probably agree he should have fielded it. Vipers will take it any way they can get it. Jones with good speed on the bases, no hesitation. He comes in to score to make it a 4-1 ball game as Miller will step in. 1 ball, no strikes, and Coach Rogers making a visit to the mound.
Courtesy runner, number 6, Icon Farley.
So Icon Farley running for Knapp at first. I reference Icon's big brother, George, who graduated last year, stealing home in the only run of the game last year against Vista Ridge. Icon with good speed on the bases as well. One out and one in here for Vandegrift. And there he goes. And that gets past him. So Farley standing on second base. So the Vipers putting a little pressure on the Cavaliers and having some results. Two balls, no strikes here to Tyler Miller. Down low, ball 3. Farley on second after the pass ball. Probably would have had it stolen. Ball did get by the catcher, and he's at second base. 3 balls, no strikes. Right down the pipe for strike 1. Three balls and a strike to Miller. Karsten Coffey on deck. Pivot, but no throw. So Cooper Webb facing some adversity for the first time this afternoon. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Three balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now batting, number 4, Karsten Coffey.
So now 2 away for Karsten Coffey. 0 for 1, tapped out to the third in the second. Coffey's a complete game performance on the mound Friday night against Stony Point. After getting the save 1 week ago. One ball, no strikes here to him. Now low ball 2. This game sure looks different at 4-2 than it does at 4-1. This is a big at bat here for Karsten Coffey, and time is called. Two balls, no strikes. Fouled it down the right side and out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Two 1 pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. The Axeman Stavern on deck if coffee keeps the inning alive. Three balls and a strike. Runner at second with 2 away here in the Viper 4th. Slap to the right side. Bellinger's got it. And he will toss over to first to retire the side. But the Vipers do break through with 1 run. On 1 hit, helped out by an error. 1 more to left on base. And we have played through 4. We will go to the 5th. New score 4-1 in favor of Lake Travis.
Treats and cold drinks located behind the grandstands next to the restrooms.
And as we go to the top half of the 5th inning, I want to thank 2 more of our Hall of Fame sponsors, Jones Spross Law Firm, where thousands of founders, investors, and operators around the world trust the attorneys at Jones Spross to help them build, buy, finance, protect, and sell their businesses. Visit them online at jonespross.com. And we also want to thank Wayne Weigel with State Farm Insurance, providing insurance and financial services since 2000 for Viper family and friends. Visit him at agentwayne.com. So thank you to all of our sponsors here at Viper Baseball, our Hall of Fame sponsors, Wayne Weigel with State Farm, Jones Spross Law Firm, Worldwide Technology, Trinity Masonry Company, and T-Bat of Cedar Park. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for Lake Travis. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for the Vipers. And in this Cavalier 5th, it'll be the heart of their order. Nelson Molina, Ethan Schlotterbach, and Elliot Sudu up against Jacob Vitek on for his 5th inning of work. That was one of the questions for Coach Hickle when I talked to him earlier today in terms of the pitching. If you got a hot pitcher, do you leave him out there? Or do you stick to a pitch count?
In the top of the 5th, number 19, Nelson Molina.
Do you try to get a bunch of guys in? I think the fact that he had to make a quick change early in the ballgame may have influenced the decision here to try to ride by, take at least a little bit longer. As Molina will step in 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Curveball stays up high, ball 1. So we'll see how this 5th inning goes. He's been pretty solid talking about Vitek. Maybe tired a little bit in the 4th. That curveball in the first strike. Is it 51? 60. Okay, yeah. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch 67, swing and a miss for strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes here to Molina.
Come on, Nelly. Come on, bud.
Just off the plate. Good waste pitch, 2-2. Ooh, almost got him to chase it, but the count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes. Just off the plate for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk. Just the second one given up by Vitek. Puts Molina aboard for the second time today. And that'll bring up Ethan Schlotterbach.
Number 17, Ethan Schlotterbach.
Elliott probably going to run for him again. Schlotterbach with the big blow of the ball game, the 3-run home run in the first inning to stake the Cavs with a 3-0 lead. Oh, that plunks him on the backside. So runners at first and second now for Elliott Sue.
Okay, there they are, 1-6, let's go.
Number 16, Elliott Sue.
Sue 0 for 1 with a walk. Proppy running for Molina at second, Schlotterbach at first with nobody out. Showing bunt is Jack Knapp coming way in. And pivot, no throw. You'll see Knapp come in about halfway between first and home with Ethan Ha rotating over from second to cover first. And throw back to second, but the ball gets away. Nobody able to advance, so everybody stays put. And now Coach Hickle making a trip out to the mound. No activity in the Viper bullpen yet. If they are, they're just starting to loosen up. So this might be more of a strategy thing. Coach watching the way the defense wheeled around there. Looks like Owen Nugent on deck for the Cavaliers. Pinch hitter. These non-district games are good for that. Getting guys in the game, getting them at bats. So first pitch coming up here to Sue with runners at first and second and nobody out. You can see the defensive adjustment. The right side of the wheel was still in effect with Knapp coming in and Ha moving over to first, but the left side of the defense stayed home. And pitch inside corner, strike one. Good pitch with Sue crowding the plate. His left toe right on the chalk line, or what used to be chalk. No balls and a strike. Off the plate that time, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to Sue. That ball line shot into the glove of Hahn. He'll step on second for 1 and throw to first to Knapp for the double play. Nice job by Carson Tan, ranging to his left, took it on the hop. Didn't rush anything. 6 unassisted. Yep, Owen Nugent stepping in.
Number 6, Owen Nugent.
So Sue doubling into a 6-3 double play. 2 outs now, runner at third. As Proppy moved over to third base, but now 2 away for Nugent stepping in. And the curveball bends in there for strike 1. And how about that? Coach Hickle goes to the mound, alters the defensive set, so the left side of the defense stays home. The ground ball goes right to Carson Tan, where he would have been wheeling over to cover third. It would have gone through. Instead, it turns into a double play, and the Vipers have a chance to get out of this inning without any damage done. So runner at third, but 2 away. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Nugent, pinch hitting for Bellinger. Ooh, that looked good. Umpire says low, 2-1. Vype trying to work out of a jam here. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the plate, ball 3. Luke McBride on deck. Vipers hope to see him in the 6th inning. The 3-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Strike 2. 1 strike away from getting out of it. Big pitch coming up here. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Owen Nugent. Vype with the 3-2 pitch. Got him. Call strike 3 and the inning is over. How about that? Cavs get the first 2 base runners on board with a walk and a hit batter, and they can't do anything with it. Beautiful job of pitching by Vype, and the Viper defense stays solid. And we'll go to the bottom half of the 5th inning, still a 4-1 ball game. Perfect time for strikeout number 6 for Jacob Vype. No runs, no hits, no errors, just 1 runner left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning, still 4-1. And we've got a pitching change here for the Cavs. It's right fielder C.J. Hansford going to come in.
Now pitching for the Cavaliers, number 8, C.J. Hansford.
So we'll have to see who goes out to right field. Nice job by Cooper Webb. 4 solid innings of work to allow just 1 hit.
Number 26, Wyatt Everswick.
Thank you, sir.
Number 26, Wyatt Everswick.
It's Wyatt Everswick out in right field to occupy the spot where C.J. Hansford just left. So McBride, Witcher, Everswick, the outfield now left to right. Broccoli, Tudor, Bellinger, and Slaughterbuck, the infield third to first, I believe. Looking around, checking the numbers. Yeah, I see Broccoli. I see Slaughterbuck.
Leading off for the Vipers in the bottom of the 5th, number 7, Dax Van Staveren.
Looks like they've got a different second baseman as well, unless I'm misreading that number. No. Yeah, Dax Van Staveren will step in to lead off the Viper half of the 5th inning. I swear I see a 23, but I don't see a 23 on the roster.
Yeah, it's Bellinger's 23.
Okay, Bellinger's 23, okay.
Yeah, they just printed that. That's what it is.
So the infield is still the same, and Van Staveren shows bunt. The pitch sails over his head for ball 1. So McBride, Witcher, Everswick, the outfield left to right. Broccoli, Tudor, Bellinger, and Schlotterbach, the infield stays the same. Nelson Molina behind the plate, and C.J. Hansford against Dax Van Staveren here in the Viper half of the 5th inning. That one a perfect strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Van Staveren 0 for 1, flew out to right field his previous at bat. Squibs that one fouled on the first base line, and the count 1-2. Luke Bonzi on deck. 1-2 pitch. Pokes it to the right side, drifting into foul territory, giving chase as Everswick, and it drops in front of him foul. The count remains 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to the Viper catcher. Check swing into the glove of Hansford. He's got it. He will toss over to first. The 1-3 put out retires Van Staveren.
Now batting number 11, Luke Bonzi.
1 out, base is empty for Luke Bonzi. Oh for 1, struck out in the third. He shows bunt and pulls it back, but takes it for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Letter high called, strike 3, and Bonzi's out on strike for the second time today. 2 up, 2 down
Number 1, Ethan.
for Ethan Ha. Ha reached on a walk in the third, stole second. Steps in here with 2 outs and the base is empty. And pushes the bunt down the first base line. That's going to be a tough play. Nicely done by Hansford. Scooped it up with the glove and tossed it over to Schlotterback to beat a diving Ha. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Lake Travis Cavaliers.
Caldwell Banker Realty, Airco, and Alibi Security. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Concession stand is open. Plenty of hot food, sweet treats, and cold drinks. Located behind the grandstands, next to the restrooms.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And we will go to the top half of the 6th inning. Still 4-1 ball game here. Cavs with 3 in the top of the first, got 1 more in the top of the 4th. Vipers answer with 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Through 5 innings, 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for Lake Travis, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for Vandegrift. And it's going to be 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up here for the Cavaliers. McBride, Tudor, and either Witcher or Proppy due up. And Jacob Vitek will stay on here for his 6th inning of work. So I think Coach has answered his own question. Going to ride this hot pitcher as long as he can get the job done out there, rather than pitching by committee. Kind of figured Vitek could be in the mix. A little bit of a rough start to the year, but he's kind of settled back in as of late.
Leading off for the Cavaliers in the top of the 6th, number 1, Luke McBride.
Giving up just 1 run on 2 hits. Striking out 6, walking 2, and hitting a batter for Vitek thus far unofficially. As Luke McBride will step in. He doubled and scored in the 4th. And slow roll to the left side. Braylon Jones has it. Man, he throws everything hard. I wouldn't ask him for a biscuit at the dinner table. Probably take my head off. 1 away.
Number 18, James Tudor.
Yeah, James Tudor steps in. He's 0 for 2. Line shot, just gets past high on the right field for a base hit. So a 1-out single for Tudor. He's aboard. And who is it going to be? It looks like it is going to be Dallas Witcher back in the ball game.
Oh, it is? Batting now, number 3, Dallas Witcher.
So Dallas Witcher batted in the 2nd, grounded out 4-3, was replaced in the 4th, but comes back in the ball game with the goofy substitution rules in high school baseball. He'll bat again. And looks at the first pitch down low, ball 1. One out, one aboard here for Lake Travis in the 6th. One ball, no strikes. There goes the runner, hit in the air to the left side. Coffee drifting back, now coming in, and hauls it in for out number 2, and that will force Tudor to retreat. So 2 away now for Kyle Broccoli. And they are going to pinch hit. They had Broccoli on deck, but they are going to pinch hit for him. It's going to be Carson Warrenborg.
Number 12, Carson Warrenberg.
So Coach Rogers getting some guys some at-bats here. Warrenberg's first at-bat of the afternoon. 2 outs, runner at first. Chopper left side. Braylon Jones charging it, scoops it up. The throw. And it gets down the line. They're going to send the runner around third. The throw coming in. It is going to be close, but not in time. Safe. Tough break there. Braylon Jones charging it, trying to make a play, but throws it off the line, and that allows James Tudor to score to make it a 5-1 ball game. And Warrenberger will wind up at third. Probably single in an error, I'm guessing. Just an error straight up? Yeah.
Number 8, C.J. Hansford.
So runner at third with 2 outs, 5-1, Lake Travis on top. That ball slicing down the line. That's trouble if it's fair, and it is fair. It goes into the corner. Warrenberg will score. Rounding first, heading for second is going to be C.J. Hansford, and he pulls up there with an RBI double to left.
Number 19, Nelson Molina.
So now 6-1. Lake Travis starting to pour it on just a little bit. As Nelson Molina will step in. There goes the throw. And not a time, but it'll be a stolen base for Hansford. Pretty good throw there, Van Stavern. Made it close. One ball, no strikes to Molina. Runner at third. Caden Qualls warming up in the Viper bullpen. 2 balls and no strikes. Chopper fouled on the line, 2-1. Yeah, Lake Travis showing why they're one of the favorites to advance deeper into the playoffs at the 6A level. Said in the opening, don't let that 10-8-1 record fool you. Two, 1 pitch. Popped up right side. Lindenberger charging in. Can he get there? He does. To retire the side. Good inning for the Cavaliers. They pick up 2 runs on 2 hits, helped out by an error. Could have been different, but it wasn't. 6-1 your score as you go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. I think if you're Coach Hickle, you're still pleased with the performance of Jacob Vitek. He gave you 6 solid innings of work. And for the Vipers, we will have the top of the order to up here. Carson Tan, Marshall Lindenberger, Braylon Jones, unless Coach decides to pinch hit for some guys. And while we got a minute, I want to thank a couple of our Grand Slam sponsors, including Charlie Garcia at Erskine and Blackburn Trial Attorneys, where attorneys are serving God by serving others seeking justice. And we also want to thank Pure Barre, looking for a great workout in Cedar Park, Texas, inspired by yoga, Pilates, and ballet. Pure Barre is an empowering full-body workout that transforms you physically and mentally. Our classes have been carefully designed to feature low-impact, high-intensity movements for any fitness level. With Pure Barre Cedar Park, you'll build full body strength at our studio and be inspired by our supportive community. So thank you to our Grand Slam sponsors, Erskine and Blackburn and Pure Barre. Along with all the sponsors of Viper Baseball, as we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning, down by 5 now.
Leading off for the Vipers, number 10, Carson Tan.
Here's Carson Tan to lead it off. Over 2 in the ball game. Again, C.J. Hansford on for his 2nd inning of work since taking over from Cooper Webb. Tan shows bunt, pulls it back for strike 1. Off the plate, ball 1. One pitch. Popped up in the shallow left field. McBride giving chase and hauls it in for out number 1.
Now batting number 2, Marshall Linenberger.
So 1 away from Marshall Linenberger. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Carson Warnberg, by the way, now playing third base for the Cavs. Linenberger takes the first pitch curveball, strike 1. Stays down low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball left side and out in the left field for action. Nice job there by Tudor to get a glove on it. But Linenberger is aboard with an infield single.
Now batting number 9, Braylon Jones.
For Braylon Jones. Okay, it is Broccoli back at third base. Thank you. 1 out, 1 aboard for Jones. 1 for 2 in the game. There goes the runner, swing and a miss. Throw down, it is 9 in time. So Linenberger with the steal. Ahead by 5, down by 5. What are they saying? What in the world is going on here?
Called batter interference. He stayed in the box. That box is his.
Coach Hickel pleading his case. Batter interference to call, allegedly, to put Linenberger back at first base.
Now batting number 35, Jack Knapp.
So Jones is called out on batter's interference for out number 2, and Jack Knapp will step in. It's a call like that that potentially cost the Vipers the season opening game against New Braunfels. There goes Linenberger again to throw down to second. Not in time. He steals it anyway. but he doesn't have Braylon Jones at the plate and the extra out to work with. So stolen base for Lindenberger as Jack Knapp took the first pitch for ball 1. Knapp 0 for 1 with a walk. And takes that pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Actually, check that 0 for 2. He reached on an error that drove in a run back in the 4th inning on a hard hit ground ball down the first base line. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, runner at second. Ground ball right side. Bellinger has it and tosses over to first to retire the side. So in the inning 4 of the Vipers, kind of an odd inning, but no runs. 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We played through 6. We will go to the 7th.
By our Hall of Fame sponsors, State Farm Insurance with Wayne Weigel, Jones Spross Technology Lawyers, Worldwide Tech, Trinity Masonry Company, and DBAT of Cedar Park. A huge thank you to all of our sponsors.
So we will go to the 7th inning. New pitcher in the ballgame here for Vandegrift.
Now pitching for the Vipers, number 8, Caden Qualls.
Caden Qualls will come in, take over pitching duties. Nice job for Jacob Vitek. 6 solid innings of work. Qualls making his 5th appearance of the season, a record of 1 and 2. He's pitched 12 1/3 innings, given up 18 hits, 14 runs, 6 of those earned. He struck out 5, walked 5, and has an ERA of 3.41. And we'll turn it over to some sounds of the ballpark. All right, we go to the top of the 7th inning, top of the order up here for the Cavaliers. C.J. Hansford due up, I think.
17. Leading
Oh,
off
that's right.
for
I'm
the
looking.
Cavaliers in the top of the 7th, number 17, Ethan Schlotterbeck.
I misread my completely neat and totally legible scorebook here. It's after Ethan Schlotterbach, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. He's responsible for the game-winning hit if the score stands. That came way back in the 1st inning on a 3-run home run. And a 1-0 pitch from Qualls is down low for ball 2. Overall 1 for 2. Also struck out in the 3rd hit by pitch in the 5th inning. And looks at that pitch outside, ball 3. And that's a 4-pitch walk to put Schlotterbach aboard. And that'll bring up the DH Elliott Sue.
Number 16, Elliott Sue.
Sue 0 for 2 with a walk. Steps in from the left side with nobody out and a runner at first. Nice curveball, drops into strike 1. That's in there for a strike. The throw down from Mount Severn's got a chance. Got him! Beautiful throw from Dax Van Stavern to eliminate Schlotterbach for out number 1. And the pitch coming up here to Stu now with the bases empty. Poked in the air to the left side. Coffee drifting back and hauls it in for out number 2. Just like that, there are 2 away. So 2 outs now. Yeah, it's going to be
Adrian Bellinger.
So Adrian Bellinger will step in there with 2 outs and the base is empty. He's back in the ball game. He was lifted in the 5th inning for Nugent. Now batting for himself again. 0 for 2 in the ball game. And swings on the first pitch. Illicit foul on the right side. Strike 1. Two outs. Base is empty. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Slap to the right side and out in the right field for a base hit. So another 2-out single, this time from Bellinger. So at least the 3rd time today that they've got a base runner aboard with 2 outs, and that'll bring up Luke McBride.
Number 1, Luke McBride.
Two outs and 2 strikes. That makes it even worse. As McBride will step in. 2 for 3 with a double and a run scored for the Cavalier left fielder. Right down the pipe for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. That ball gets away, and the runner will move up to second base. One ball, 1 strike. Bellinger now at second base with 2 outs. The low 2-1 the count. Two balls, 1 strike to Luke McBride. Good block by Van Savern. Count 3-1. Caden Qualls looking in, has the sign. 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 away. And leaves it upstairs, ball 4. And the Cavaliers have runners at first and second.
Number 18, James Tudor.
And James Tudor will step in. Tudor 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Pivot throw back. The runner Bellinger able to dive back in under the tag. Coffee, Bonzi, Lindenberger, the outfield left to right. Jones, Tan, Ha, and Knapp, the infield third to first. Van Savern behind the plate. Caden Qualls, the third Viper pitcher of the afternoon. With the first pitch here to James Tudor. Foul back on the curveball for strike 1. No balls and a strike. There go the runners. Pitch down, the throw. Knocked down. Nice job there by Tan to back it up. Throw a little high. Jones knocked it down to slow it up, and then Tan kept it from going through. But 2 more base runners in scoring position here. Runners at second and third now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tudor. One pitch. Down low, 2-1. First base is open. Two one pitch. Ground ball left side. Tan has it. The throw to first in time to get him out of the inning without any damage done. Nice job there by the Viper defense. So in the inning, no runs, 1 hit. 2 runners left on base. Last chance here for the Vipers as we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning, needing 5 to tie, 6 to pull it out of the fire. And it will be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up here. Miller, Coffey, and Van Staveren due up. We mentioned our Hall of Fame sponsors and a Grand Slam sponsor. We also want to mention our home run sponsors, Caldwell Banker Realty, Erico HVAC Electrical and Plumbing, and Alibi Security. Thank you to all of those folks, along with George Farley and the Vandegrift Viper Baseball Booster Club for having us out here to broadcast these games all season long. We'll be back with you tomorrow night from Vista Ridge as district play resumes against the Vista Ridge Rangers. A lot of baseball coming up tonight on the Vype Live Network. We talked about a couple of the big games that we'll have for you. McNeil against Round Rock and Westwood against Cedar Ridge on the network tonight. Bowie versus Del Valle, Austin High versus Dripping Springs, Anderson versus Crockett. Legacy Ranch, the new school out in Liberty Hill against Eastside Memorial. All that coming up tonight as Tyler Miller will step in to lead off the Viper half of the 7th inning. And looks at the first pitch up high for ball 1. Third inning of work for C.J. Hansford. Up ball slapped in the air to the right side. Drifting foul. Will it get out of play? And it drops over the head of Schlotterbach. So the count 1-1 to Miller. One pitch coming up. At the letters for strike 2. McBride, Witcher, Everswick, the outfield left to right. Broccoli, Tudor, Bellinger, and Schlotterbach, the infield third to first. Molina behind the plate, and C.J. Hansford is every bit as effective as Cooper Webb was. We set pitch outside, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Oh, call strike 3. Not sure about that one.
Now batting number 4, Karsten Coffey.
So one away for Karsten Coffey. Coffey over 2, tapped out to third, tapped out to second. Ooh, and that hit him. So Coffey will make his way down to first base. As Dax Van Staveren will step in with 1 out. 0 for 2 in the game. Flew out to right in the third and tapped out to the pitcher Hansford on a check swing back in the 5th inning. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and the pitch in there for strike one. That ball off the bat handle and drops into center field for a base hit. So Vandegrift puts runners at first and second with one away.
Now batting number 5, Thomas Foote.
And Thomas Foote will pinch hit for Bonzi. Foote 3 for 20 on the season with a couple of RBI. And a courtesy runner coming in here at first base for the catcher, Van Stavern. And swinging a miss, strike one for the Foote. Jackson running at first base. Caleb Jackson. And now time is called. So Coffey at second, Jackson running for Van Stavern at first with one away, and Thomas Foote at the plate. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes to Foote. And time is called.
Go Ham.
Oh, 2 pitch. Fouls it up against the screen to hang alive. The count remains no balls and 2 strikes to Thomas Foote. C.J. Hansford looking in from the stretch with the no ball, 2 strike count on Foote. Well off the plate, ball 1. Foote digs back in from the left side, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jammed him on the inside pitch, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 1, Ethan Ha.
And that'll leave it up to Ethan Ha. Ha 0 for 1, reached on a walk in the third. He's the Vipers' final chance here with 2 aboard, but now 2 away. Carson Tan on deck if Ha can keep the game alive. Right down the pipe for strike 1. Am I the only one who's messed up thinking today's a Saturday? I am. Going to be messed up for the rest of the week. Oh, 1 pitch. Curveball stays upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coffey at second. Caleb Jackson at first, running for Van Stavern. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ethan Ha. Slap to the right side. Bellinger's got it, and he will toss over to first, and that will be your ball game.
That's the ball game, folks. Thank you for attending today's game. As you are leaving, we would appreciate picking up any trash in your area and placing it in the trash cans as you exit. I'd like to give a huge shout out and thank you to the VHS.
So 6-1 your final score. Lake Travis gets the win here against Vandegrift. Pretty good ball game overall. We'll take a break, be back to talk about it for a minute. for a short post-game show. 6-1 Lake Travis with the win over Vandegrift. Vandegrift Vipers baseball on the Vype Live Network. And welcome back to Venom Field. 6-1 your final score. Lake Travis Cavaliers defeating the Vandegrift Vipers in a good non-district contest. Good test for the Vipers against a really quality team like Lake Travis. They played pretty well for the most part. A couple of, that one pitch in the first inning, and then the miscue there in the fifth inning. But 3 runs for Lake Travis in the first inning, 1 run in the top of the fourth. Vipers got it back in the bottom of the fourth inning, and then 2 runs in the sixth inning for Lake Travis. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Lake Travis, as the Cavaliers now improved to 11-8-1 on the season. And they will, I believe, resume district play. I got it here. Give me just a second for any Lake Travis fans that are tuning in. Yeah, they're going to take on, they're off now. They're going to take on Del Valle next week, so they're off for a week, are the Cavaliers, as they improve to 11-8-1. And best of luck to them throughout the rest of their season. Winning pitcher will be Cooper Webb. C.J. Hansford closing it out with 3 solid innings of work for the Lake Travis Cavaliers. For the Vipers, 1 run on 3 hits, 2 errors for Vandegrift. Vipers need to learn how to hit good pitching a little bit better. I think coach is aware of that, and the team is certainly aware of that one. And it'll be J.J. Johnson getting tagged with the loss, but a nice job on the hill by Jacob Vitek. 6 solid innings of work. Caden Qualls came in, pitched a scoreless 7th inning, as Vandegrift drops down to 8-9 overall, and will resume to district play tomorrow night. So that's going to do it for us again this afternoon. Thanks again to Vandegrift Baseball Booster Club President George Farley and all of our sponsors, including our Hall of Fame sponsors, Wayne Weigel with State Farm, Jones Spross Technology Lawyers, Worldwide Technology, Trinity Masonry Company, and D-Bat of Cedar Park, along with our Grand Slam sponsors, Charlie Garcia at Erskine and Blackburn Trial Attorneys, and Pure Bar of Cedar Park, and our home run sponsors, Caldwell Banker Realty, Airco HVAC, Electrical and Plumbing, and Alibi Security. We'll be back with you tomorrow night as the Vipers resume district play against their oldest rivals, the Vista Ridge Rangers, from the Rangers Baseball Complex at Vista Ridge High School. But for now, on behalf of our QA, Skylar Gillespie, our technical director, Suna Bincott, our communications director, and my better half, Christina Weber-Bertrand, and everyone from Vype Media, my name is Merle Bertrand, signing out from Benham Field at Vandegrift High School. The Vandegrift Vipers have fallen to the Lake Travis Cavaliers by a final score of 6-1. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you tomorrow night right back here on the Vype Live Network. Good night, everybody.